Hey, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon on zoneofgenius.com. My name is Ramon Ray, and I'm so glad you took the time to join me today. Welcome to our audience who joins us across a variety of streaming platforms. We are so glad you're here today, because if you weren't here, we wouldn't have a show. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com, and this indeed is the Rundown with Ramon. Welcome. I hope your day is blessed and doing good. I feel pretty good today. I feel like doing that little James Brown thing. What does he say? I feel good. Welcome to all of our listeners coming on in. I see those of you on Instagram. I see you coming in on Twitter. I see you, well, now called X. See you coming in on YouTube. See you coming in on LinkedIn. See you coming in on Facebook. Seeing you across our platforms, whether you're watching this live or on demand. We are glad you're here today. Today's a brand new day where I hope to bring you information to help you grow your business and or live your best life. I'm wearing a kind of this sweater feels weird on me. So how many of you, I'm curious, put it in the chat. How many of you are kind of a turtleneck person versus a collared shirt person versus otherwise? How many of you like that? What's your favorite one? If you're watching this on demand, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. Let me know. Are you a collared shirt person? Are you a turtleneck person? Or do you like an open sweater like this? I'm sure we all have our different ways we like to do it. But good morning. Glad to see some people coming on in here. Glad you are here today. I see you, Linnell and William and others. Glad you're here. Let's get this show on the road. It's a brand new day. And as I say, we have 10 tips to give you your best life, help you build your business. 10 tips. All we ask is for 30 minutes of your time. Are you ready? Because I'm sure ready. Today's a brand new day. We got a lot in store for you today. And remember, you're listening to this. Don't forget to check out zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com, where we have tips and insights to help you grow your business. Do remember that. And let's start with it right now. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 1. Did you know that LinkedIn audio does work? We covered this recently on zoneofgenius.com. LinkedIn audio does work. Here's a few tips from that. And Pierre's chiming in and saying, collared shirt, but usually I use t-shirts and cotton pullovers. Those of you who are sharing comments and things like that, do share them on YouTube or LinkedIn, and I'll pull your comment up on screen as well. So LinkedIn audio does work. We interviewed Shamika Braithwaite on zoneofgenius.com. And here's a few things she said. Our writer Janine wrote about this. First, what is LinkedIn audio? Many of you are using audio more and more. I've been using the Clubhouse app for a number of years. LinkedIn audio, similar to that. There's other audio where you can schedule audio and speak live to an audience without being seen on video, audio only. So you can do interviews and conversations and having cultural moments and celebrations, other things you may be doing with audio only platform. So LinkedIn is in this game, and LinkedIn is one of the most powerful professional networking apps out there, and people are finding it to good results. So is Shamika, my good friend. I'm curious how many of you out there are using LinkedIn audio. Curious how many of you are joining on that. Let's see here who's using LinkedIn audio, who knows they need to use LinkedIn audio. And good morning, Karen, chiming in here on YouTube. Definitely we encourage everybody to chime in and put your comments on here. Glad you're joining us today. So LinkedIn audio. 1, engaging in discussions. Engaging in diverse discussions. And diversity doesn't mean about ethnicity all the time or how you look on the outside, but diverse discussions about a variety of topics. This is one thing Shamika and others are saying are best practices. Using LinkedIn audio, you can build your online identity brick by brick by brick, piece by piece by piece, sharing insights and anecdotes. LinkedIn audio, what I'm doing right now, is a powerful way to grow your business. Now, they're giving one tip here: avoid the urge to self-promote and talk only about you. You do want to make it an experience and share knowledge, share insight with others, to be cognizant of the end user, be cognizant of the person listening, of the listener as you're doing this. You definitely want to make sure you do that. Don't just make it a self-promotion machine, because you'll find very quickly you'll have no audience. Be genuine and sincere. I hope my sincerity, my genuineness comes out. Be a real person. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't forget to harness the power of email list. You can encourage your audience to sign up for your list, and you can promote your LinkedIn audio or the audio you're doing through your own email list. So power of LinkedIn audio should not be understated. You definitely want to see the full interview we did at zoneofgenius.com about the power of LinkedIn audio. Hope you're enjoying this. Good morning, those joining. I see you on LinkedIn. I see you all on IG. I see you on YouTube, across the platforms of our partners. Glad you're enjoying this. Ding, 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 ding. And more so than enjoying it, we want you to learn. I don't know if you heard, but Comcast was hacked. Listen, today it's going to be Comcast. Tomorrow it's going to be this organization. Yesterday it was this organization. Hackers are going to be hacking and getting into databases. So the key here is not to focus on Comcast or Xfinity or AT&T, Verizon, any of the large brands we use, Target. Take your pick. They've all been hacked, will be hacked, have been hacked. But here's the lesson learned that I want to drive home for all of you. Hacking is going to happen. Your data will be stolen if it hasn't already. What are you going to do about it? A, do you have two-factor authentication installed? When somebody goes to your account, wants to change your email, wants to access it, do you get a notification on your phone? I know it's annoying, but it's important. Install two-factor authentication. Maybe on your phone, you want to also have it where you require a thumbprint. It's an extra level of security. Number 3, change your password often. And here. If your name is Jane Doe, please don't make your password Jane 1 Doe. Don't do something like that. Hackers can put all kind of encryption tools together, decryption tools, and find your password. So listen, hacking is a real thing. People are going to be hacked. It's going to happen again and again and again. And my lesson, my aspect, my begging of you, in order to combat that, make sure you have complex passwords, make sure you have two-factor authentication, change your password frequently. I know all of these things are a pain, but guess what, people? This is the world that we are in. I hope you're having a great day. Once again, my name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com, and this is the Rundown with Ramon. We just asked for 30 minutes of your time to give you top 10 tips to help you grow your business or live your best life. Glad you're here today. I hope your day is blessed and beautiful. My day sure is. If you want to get to know me better, you can DM me on Instagram, Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. But more importantly, check us out at zoneofgenius.com. Dive into ding, 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 ding. Our next tip of the day, tip number 3, marketing automation. Marketing automation is really, really important. Our friends at Keep talk about this. If you want to get some marketing automation tips, by the way, and tools and insights from me, you can just go on Instagram and DM me. My Instagram is Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. DM the word marketing automation or Keep, K-E-A-P, to me. So here's the thing about marketing automation. A few tips I want you to understand. 5 common small business automation mistakes to avoid. 1, what happens when you press send too soon? You may make a mistake. Things may happen, things like missing links, or you forgot to put the right content. But here's the thing. Most of the time when you do this, all is not lost. Those watching me, type the word grace. If you have a way to do a comment or chat, tell your neighbor grace. Give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. Marketing automation is a real thing. It can definitely help your business grow, but I'm encouraging you, give yourself grace. Don't beat up yourself too much. Things will happen. So that's mistake number 1. Ding, 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 ding. You hit send too fast. Number 2, neglecting segmentation. Say our friends at Keep. Segmenting your audience and being able to talk to different people is so important. The messaging I send to ALC Productions is different than the messaging I may send to the real Alicia Abraham, which is different than I may send to R&B. So give yourself grace. But number 2 is the power of segmentation. The power of marketing automation is you can send different messages to different people. Segmentation is so important. The third mistake people make with marketing automation is sending your email, sending your information from a no reply address. When you're sending someone an email, they want to hit reply to be in touch with you. And you're saying, don't reply to this address. Well, that's kind of like telling people we want you to come to the party, but we're not leaving a welcome mat for you. I don't know. It just doesn't fit quite right. So when you send out your emails and you send out marketing automation, let it be from a domain that people can reply back to and touch base with you. Maybe you're going to get a lot of spammers. Maybe you get a lot of auto replies that come back. That's okay. Have someone on your team or you who can deal with that. Number 4, not automating purchasing confirmations. When people purchase something from you, when they click on a link, make sure you can automate the confirmation. A confirmation email, says our friends at Keep, acts as a security blanket for customers. It lets them know their purchase was a success. So if you want to rock marketing automation, you definitely want to automate those purchase confirmations. And tip number 5, don't forget to pivot. Don't forget to pivot. Marketing mistakes happen. Things may go wrong. It's okay to pivot, to change, to do new things, new ways to experiment. That's okay to do so. Listen, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. I'm glad you're here today. That was our 5th tip on marketing automation. Our 3rd tip on marketing automation. Let's get with it. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 4, a phone that lasts a decade. Would you buy a phone that lasts a decade? Most of our phones come in, and when we want to upgrade, there's one thing we have to do when we want to upgrade. What is that? We got to buy a new phone. How many are tired of the rat race of buying a new phone over and over and over and over and over? Sometimes I'm tired of it, Karen. Sometimes I'm tired of it, Portia. Sometimes I'm tired of it, Linnell. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. So there's a new company out called, what's their name again? Called Fairphone, that could help with this. They send you a little screwdriver and you can change the camera and the lens and the ports and other parts of your phone yourself. Here's the thing, though, says our friends at the Wall Street Journal. They're saying, the camera and other things may not be so quality. So listen, when things sound too good to be true, I'm not saying Fairphone is not a good phone, not saying it won't work, not saying it's not great in the future, and maybe it is. But what I'm saying is that for now, maybe that phone that you think is fair is not so much for you. Once again, everybody, this is The Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com. I hope you're enjoying this episode as we share with you 10 tips in 30 minutes to help you live your best life or grow your business. If you are, take a screenshot, take a share of this, wherever you're watching this, let people know you're watching The Rundown with Ramon, and I'm so glad you're here today. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 5, the rich get richer, say a recent headline talking about billionaires, how they're making more and more money. I'm curious, how does that sit with you? For some people, that kind of feels a bit squirmy. Ooh, the rich are getting richer. I get it if they're nefarious characters doing shady deals and not doing things right. But let me talk to you business owners, you entrepreneurs today. Thank you, ALC Productions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me talk to you today to help unpack this for you a bit. I get it. I get it. But think of you as the entrepreneur. Think of you as the business owner. Aren't you building a business to grow wealth? Aren't you building a business to create generational wealth? Aren't you building a business to be better places than you want to be today? Aren't you building a business to help your family? Aren't you building a business to invest and give back to your community? If that's the case, should we not cheer the ethical creation of wealth? Some people don't like to hear that, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I know what it's like to have debt, to have lines of credit, to not have money coming in, to wonder where the money's going to come, to have to create something and make it happen and make that sale. I know what the taste of that struggle is like, and many of you hearing my voice know what that's like. If you're hearing the sound of my voice, type that out, put that in the chat, tell a friend, tell a neighbor. Struggle's real. The struggle is real. I know what that's like, so I get it. It may sound a bit, I don't know, swarmy, whatever that word may mean, to think about, oh yeah, the billionaires are getting richer, and many of us may not be billionaires. But I want to change your mindset. All of us have the opportunity to be better than we are and create better wealth than we have today. So I want us all to think about that. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, why Jeff Bezos, talking about billionaires, always speaks last and why you may want to as well. I thought this was pretty interesting about people saying Jeff Bezos says he speaks last. So why does he speak last? Why is this the power of this? Here's the thing. When you're the leader, it's not just what you say that matters. When you say it matters as well. This is important. DLD, Jermaine, this is important, everybody. When we say it matters as leaders. Why? Because when we're the leader and we speak it first, maybe that stops somebody else from speaking. We speak it first. Maybe they think, well, the boss spoke, so that's how it is. My point to you is, even when we speak matters, and I think we can learn that powerful lesson from Jeff Bezos. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 7 as we go down with the rundown with Ramon. The gift of balance, says my friend Jason Duncan, the gift of balance. This is interesting point he talks about, that it is a gift as we're rushing around with our companies, rushing around with our businesses, doing our best to get things done. Jason Duncan at The Real Jason Duncan says, prioritize your time. Prioritize your time. Time is so finite. Time goes by so quickly, and it's something that we should prioritize. Are you putting your family first? Are you putting them first? Your family's the closest people, should be the closest ones to trust you. Are you putting your family first? Are you planning your schedule? A well-organized schedule can make a world of difference. What are you scheduling? You can't ask for success if you're not scheduling success. Somebody talk to me. That's speaking to somebody there today. The importance of scheduling success. This is important, people. You can't just wish for success. Sometimes you got to schedule it. Jason Duncan says the power of learning to delegate. How do you think I can grow my business? Started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books if I wouldn't learn the power of delegation? Are we embracing mindfulness? This is important. The power of what's going on in our minds, what's going on in our heads. This is so important. Are you connecting with your community, or are you just folding your arms all day long? ALC Productions, thank you, and just staying in your little room? Or are you getting out there to the world? This is important. The aspect Jason Duncan reminds us, the gift of balance. Being balanced. Some of you, it may be difficult. Some of you, it may be hard for. It's hard for me sometimes to have the perfect balance. And I think there isn't going to be no perfect balance. But Jason Duncan encourages us that there should be some balance in our life. Family and time and scheduling and delegation, mindfulness. I encourage you, we can all do better in these areas. Go hug somebody today. Go kiss somebody today. Go leave a direct message for somebody today. Go tell somebody you appreciate them today. This is how we can make the world, everybody, a better place. This is how we can make the world more meaningful. By getting out there and let people know we care. It doesn't happen by accident. It's often something that we have to purposefully do. So I encourage you to go out and make the world better. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 8, influencers have some serious power. Are they worthwhile? Have you thought about using influencers possibly for your business? Have you thought about that? Hey, D, good to see you. Have you thought about that? Influencer relationships is powerful. That's something you may want to consider doing. Love that Pierre says it reflects the speed of economics. It's possible not to build wealth, but also spin wheels financially, even when money is coming. The spread between rich, middle class, and poor is very wide. Now, you're right, Pierre, and that's why it's up to us to build our businesses and make a difference. Pierre, thanks for joining us. So influencer relationships is very, very powerful. Should you consider using influencers? And I say yes. I'm not saying you should, but you may want to consider it. You're making a sweater company, a beauty and cosmetic brand, a food business. You're an accountant, a lawyer, web designer. There are people around you, people online, people in your neighborhood who are influencers who influence the buying decisions of other people. You may want to pay them to be your influencer, or sometimes, many times, you don't even have to pay an influencer anything. Oftentimes, they'll work with you for some other remuneration, I think the word is, for some other payment. Now, be careful you don't go against FTC rules, Federal Trade Commission. is really serious on influencers not disclosing that they're paid to tell about a product or service. But my point is, for you as a business owner, influencer marketing can be really, really, really good. So I encourage you to consider using influencers in your business. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 9. Guess what? The IRS is going to forgive penalties, says some reports. You can talk to your accountant and look this up yourself. But listen, if you've owed back payments and you have penalties growing in your IRS account, talk to your accountant. You may be eligible for the IRS forgiveness plan to forgive you and to forgive the debt you have. Last point here in the rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Chipotle is using robots. That's not new. But my encouragement to you today, are you using the power of automation to grow your business? And the automation you use could be small. The automation you use could be big. But are you using some version of the power of automation to take your business to the next level? Don't just fold your arms and put your head in the proverbial sand, but see what you can do to use the power of quote unquote robotics, Zapier, and other tools like that to connect apps, connect things, and help you do your business better. Automation is a real thing, and it is in reach to all of us small business owners. Once again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, and this is the Rundown with Ramon on zoneofgenius.com. Glad you're here today. Don't forget to check out our experts database at zoneofgeniusexperts.com, zoneofgeniusexperts.com, to see how we can serve your needs as a small business owner. But I enjoy doing this. I want to leave you with one more bit of inspiration as we share some insights from zoneofgenius.com. And that is, one, I want to remind you, be clear on what you really, really want. What do you really, really want in life and in business? Be clear on it. Number 2, ask yourself, do you even want to be in business? You may not want to be in business. Entrepreneurship may not be for you. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. Ask yourself, do you need music or cheers to cheer you on? If so, this ain't Shark Tank. There's no commercial break. There's nobody saying go, 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 go all the time in your corner. It's just you and your God to continue on and moving and being the person you can be. Are you hungry enough? Are you hungry enough to reach the places you want to reach, to have the goals you want to have? And lastly, I want you to ask yourself this. What about your prices? Are you selling to be the cheapest person in the room, the cheapest vendor on the block, or are you selling premium products to premium people who care about what you're selling and want the best, and you have a high profit margin? Bonus tip here. I want you all to ask yourself this question. What do I do best? If you're running a business, by running it based on what you do best, serving people you want to be around, with people who can help you grow your business, you're on the track to success. Listen, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, and this has been the Rundown with Ramon on zoneofgenius.com. Thank you so much for being here today and joining me. So glad you're here, that we can help you live your best life or grow your business. Go out, make a difference in the world. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for the comments. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Share this out, share this out, share this out. Take screenshots. Let people know, hey, we're watching the Rundown with Ramon. DM me on Instagram at Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. Let's make a connection. Let me know how I can help you in your business. And thanks for being here. Karen, thank you so much. You are the tip master. I'll receive that from you. But listen, let's make a difference in the life of somebody else. Let's make somebody else smile today. Make somebody else a success today. Don't just think of yourself. Think of other people. Be blessed and have a beautiful day. Again, this is Ramon Ray signing out. Take care.